Hello, and thank you for joining us today. If you're just joining us on this live stream, Isno versus One Tribe went down to the wire in the previous game, I believe, with One Tribe getting the final point, which means we're going to have a bit of a small wait here just while Reading and PUC are allowed to set up. Reading of Great Britain, PUC, the Parisian Ultimate Club of France. We're in for an exciting game today here in Group A, I believe. See both teams finishing up the huddles and taking to the field. You're just joining us, you want to sort of know a little bit about them. I can say that this is the game that PUC were most looking forward to, or PUC were looking forward to in this game. They said that Reading were going to be their biggest rivals after a 15-4 loss at Elite Invite in Bern last year, and so they are out for revenge this time. Reading very much tipped as a potential semi-finalist, but we've got to get past this game and one more in this group before that. Just to talk you through here a little bit, EUCF is actually a 3-day tournament. Pool games will be happening all throughout the Friday, with every division having 4 pools of 4 teams each. Then there'll be 5 versus 12 pre-quarters, so a chance to recover, gain seeds, get your chance into the quarterfinals. Quarters and semi-finals all occurring on the Saturday, and then the final and various placement games will occur on the Sunday. So if you're seeking us to join us for the long haul, these are the types of things you have to look forward to. As it is, it looks like the Parisians will be starting on offense. And bonjour to anyone from France as well. C'est fantastique to have you here with us today. We'll give us a little shout out of where you're watching from as well as the pull goes up and Reading chase it down. Bit of a moon easily earlier. Bonjour. Michael has the disc now. Throws to Horde Hammond. Centre of the field to Diola Injai. And across. And a big flick fake goes up. Tazio Toreri throws it inside to Maeva Kusi. Dancing a little bit on the sideline now. They've mostly been able to work it into space, but this is going to be a pressured throw. Disc goes up in the air, goes up and over, and that starts with a Paris score. I think I will do my best, but I can see what you can see, and there's no live stat keeper I can see at this one, so I can confirm scorers and assists if I see the number, and I will try and do so. So I'll just go quickly through. On Paris today, we have Camille Rambert, Léonore Dupuy, Romain Couturier-Frère, Baptiste Boutinon, Nicolas Duboudin, Thibaut Hubon, Manon Coyonnet, Horde Hammond, Tristan Brack, Roger Michael, Diola Injai, Tatso Torrieri, Jeremy Taha. I didn't quite get through the whole thing, but trying my best to give them credit. I'll shout out a few more. Imogen Wong with the disc throws to Andy Lewis. Oh, and a layout bid to save it in the middle there. Disc goes up big and will not be brought down. That is a turnover. I believe that was Andy Lewis with the turn. Getting quite high in the stall count now for Paris, able to get it out and then get that flow instantly with a little bit of motion. Paris having to work in the backfield, finally getting it up to the halfway mark. Just working it up the open side with a small breaks here and there. And there we go. They've nicely flowed it in 4-5 break passes to the other side, looking into the end zone. Joe Gates throws it up, and it is deep. That was a big chance there for a potential break, as it is now. Emma Klima with the disc. Having to take a big swing initially. Just engaging with the handler, not looking for anything else. And this is Andy Lewis. We saw him take the big shot before. The team take another reasonable size shot to the middle of the field. Alex Greer with the disc. Oh, and that disc, the camera incredibly helpfully swung away there. I believe that was Imi Wong with the assist. Can't give anything more than that, I'm afraid. So 1-1 there, a couple of turns in that first point, both on shots to the end zone. It is 1 to Reading Ultimate in the white, 1 to Paris PUC PUC in the blue. As well. Currently, it maintains with the starting toss of trading, but a little bit of weakness from both sides shown there. So as well, both from discs that went a little bit high, and even the goal was a disc that floated a little bit high, as we see a good pull there. Land back in the end zone. Big chance for some pressure. Almost a steal, not quite, and it appears as though there is a call on the play. Tazio Torrieri, fourth puck involved in one half. Maybe a potential strip call. So here we see the hand signals which characterize Ultimate. We saw I think a foul hand signal there. Likely to be a strip, about two people arguing who got the disc or not. It is contested, and so it will be sent back to the thrower. Puck will find themselves again in this very dangerous position. It's always tough to start in the corners. Torrieri able to get the disc out, though, from that situation. Well, still caught in the end zone, throws it up big. Hannah Whitehead, with the block. She wants to be on here. And then it takes a big shot into chaos. Wait. Hold on 1 second. We'll see, because that appears to be a recipe for chaos. Hanaway had also commonly known as Brew, throwing a big high release backhand. Again, we've seen a lot of those high throws go a little bit into contested territory. And with so many people under the disc, feels as though there's going to be a small clash of hands, very likely. And here we can see people indicating, where they were going for it, where their arms blocked. There is a rule I think I looked up quite recently, it's somewhere around 17.1.2, about incidental clashes of hands, arms, during a D. Just understanding that some small level will occur, but anything beyond that is obviously still a foul. It is contested, it will be sent back, and we will see if the same throw is taken. Looking around now, a backhand break taken into CJ Colicchio, and an around shot there to the end zone for Reading to take the break. Couple of contested foul calls in that one. Neither side, both of them were contested, so neither side I think ended up coming up much on top or below, but hopefully we'll get a clean up there. And I believe that was Luka Nedic with the goal. So we have our first break. It is 2 to Reading in the white. 1 to PUC of Paris in at the blue. Pull goes up. I believe Emma Kleeman might have been the one with that pull. Lands right on the sideline. Again, these initial pulls making it very hard for PUC to get out. Throws taken inside, a little bit of flow for movement. Big backhand fake there. A little bit of a low shot there from Hortamund, but gathered up nicely by Tazio Torrieri as they keep working it up the backfield. Ooh. And it appears as if there may be another call happening here. There's 96 of PUC with the throw. Apologies, but their number was not on my sheet. Do what we can here. The disc will be coming back in with PUC. Oh, and it is a turn. And then the Huck goes up big. Seamed down nicely by Eleanor Kemp. Or Zaza Kemp, as I know often goes by. And it appears as if we have another discussion going on here. Looks as though this might just be a travel call of some kind. It is retracted, whatever the call was, and so that will stand as another turnover. Puck back with possession, but an unpressured drop there. And a point block on the force. I think that was Torrieri with the block there. Getting a high turnover point, 2 turnovers each. You can see the rain coming down now as a big Huck goes up and is not quite completed. Certainly very close, but just dropping at the last moments. Give Reading another bite. I believe that is 3 turnovers from Puck, 2 from Reading. It's a bit of an attrition point. Klima here getting a little bit stuck, and that is a D. From Mabakusi, and then a throwaway. I believe from Hortamand was the throwaway. Oh, and the disc goes high again. And I think that is a well taken timeout there. Sort of looking at 4 turnovers each. That's exactly the sort of time when you need to take a little bit of a break. And so I'm going to pause my commentary for a moment, get a sip of water, let myself recover a bit. It's certainly looking exciting. You're joining us here during a timeout between Reading and PUC of Paris. Reading are currently 2-1 up, but this point in particular has been victim of the weather. There is a lot of rain, a lot of wind, a lot of discs going higher than the thrower intends. had 4 turnovers each at this point. And so we will look to see these teams have now had a bit of a break. They've reset themselves. Can they come out and put it in cleanly? Always a bit of a big thing. Like, you don't have that many timeouts. You've got 2 per team per half. And it's only 2-1. So it might feel a bit early, but I think did end up being the right time to use one. I will keep an eye on the live chat as well, so do let me know if you've got any comments for me there. As we see the disc start to get moving, and shot right to the end zone. And a little bit too far. Again, I believe that was Hordemand. Reading now with another chance. Oh, and again, it's slightly high, fumbled, and blocked. Very good awareness there from PUC. Looking into the end zone now. Amand swinging it inside. Shot taken to the end zone. Layout bid there. I think that was Baptiste Bouffinon with the assist. See if I can find out for you who it was with the bid. But that makes it 2-2. Certainly a long point, but finally seen out. Five turnovers each. But a hold for PUC in the end. Very necessary to prevent Reading getting that extra bit ahead. This goes up big, right on the end zone. It would be very nice now for Reading's sake if they can get a simple offense. Shot taken. And nice and simple in the end. Going to force the Paris O-line back out, making it 3 to Reading, 2 to PUC. 3 to Reading in the white. 2 to PUC. And we do see at least a couple of those players that were on for that very long point. About to come back out. An upfield view for us as we see a D come in from Jenny Hagan. Marius Hutchinson throws it to Graham Kemp. Hutchison goes it inside to Wong. On the end zone now, shot to the end zone, and that is a turn. Puck with another chance to hold, and a bit of a fumble there from Torrieri. Wong getting to a bit of a high stall count, able to pass it off to Lewis. Reading here, dancing about on the sidelines. Having to throw it high. Finds Wong again, though. Nice control. Lewis gets it. Hutchison, you know there's at least one option going long when he gets it. That big fake was always going to go up. Kelsey. And a throwaway. Well, and block. And a big shot goes up. Good pressure D there. Also realised that Kelsey and Nedic have both got hoodies on in 15 and 17 underneath, so I'll do my best to distinguish them. Hutchison throws it inside to Kemp. Throws it to Hagen, who throws it to Kelsey. Oh, and that is a throwaway from Kemp there. Some really nice play, dishing the disc around. But it has been raining a fair bit out there. The disc is going to be slippy. Oh, and there appears to be a call on the field there from Lewis. I think it was just a step on the foot as he went off. And he will be leaving the field for an injury sub. So the disc will go back. And the violation call there from people moving a little bit early. Bucks send it big, but a little bit too far. Wanting that quick score. PUC are having to work very hard for all their offenses. Reading D-line certainly making it tough for them. It is still 3 to Reading, 2 to PUC. Oh, and a fumble there. Which PUC are able to take advantage of and see in a goal to make it 3-3. 3-3 between PUC in the blue, Reading in the white. If you are following along, we thank you for joining us. We know there's been a few technical issues, so do feel free to let us know in the chat. We will do our best to get to it if there is something up. But also just let us know who you're rooting for. If you see someone do something good, feel free to give them a shout out. Appears as though a timeout has been called. It is only 3-3, but I think that might be a smart move because so far the Reading O-line has been putting in the disc without too much issue. So PUC need to do something to be able to generate a turn on them. Again, 3-3 for the moment. Can hear the volunteers putting in good work, calling out the timing. Letting the teams know they need to leave the field and be ready. Timing at this level is much stricter than at other levels. Timeouts will be kept to limit. You have then, I believe, 15 seconds to signal readiness. There's one line, 50 seconds, or 50 seconds to call gender, I believe, in mixed. I think there's a bit of extra time. Then 15 to call readiness in one line, then 15 for the other to pull. Pull goes up here from PUC. Will sail all the way to the edge and just out of bounds. And Hannah Whitehead, also known as Hannah Brew, will be picking it up. Swung inside to Becky Thompson, who puts it up big. CJ Colicchio underneath it, but that is a great block from Nicolas Duboudin. But now have a big chance to break. But a travel call. It's one of those when it's brought in. You've got to bring it in a straight line. The defender has the right to set up where they think it should come in. And so if you come off that line, they'll call a travel on you. Again, currently 3-3, I believe, between the two teams. So this would be a big chance to put it back on serve. When PUC started. And not quite enough for Joe Gates to scoop that up. Thompson will pick it up. Finds Nedic. Felicio, I believe, to Ray. Like the brew, but it's sadly fumbled. These are the most turns I was going to say that PUC have gotten on the Reading O-line. But sadly, another misconnection. I think in both cases, more the thrower than the receiver, as the disc goes up the line and is snuck in the corner. And I believe that was Hannibal to Becky Thompson there. That makes it 4 to Reading in the white. 3 to PUC in the blue. We see Joe Brown with the arm around Graham Kemp there, coming off. So a little bit less, a little bit more pressure there from the PUC D-line, causing the Reading O-line to work a bit harder. We'll now see there's been the last 2 points the PUC O-line have come out. We've had 5 turns apiece and 4 turns apiece. Can they put one in a little bit cleaner this time? Violet and Joe with the disc. Inside, Roger Michael. A little bit of exchanges going on. Able to get the disc out in a bit of a high stall. Looking a lot nicer though, right on the end zone. Oh, a lovely little scuba. High disc taken down by PUC. And a contested grab in the end zone. PUC number 22 with the assists. And I do not have that number on my score sheet. And a goal in the end. Nice discussion there. Clearly, whatever. If there was a foul call, it was retracted. Well, technically, it might have been just a small note about contact being a bit high. I believe that makes it 4-4 between the two sides here. We're getting a good game. Both teams fighting it. Reading are 1 break up currently because PUC started on serve. Ball goes up from Puck. It is Anna Brew with a overthrow taken out of the air by Anne-Sophie Hurling. So now a big chance to break for Puck. Roger Michael with a small travel there. Roger, pardon. Tristan Brack going forward. Roger Michael. And a little bit low there. Unable to be salvaged. Reading O-line will get another chance to put in. You can see they're leaving this big space in the middle of the field. They're really looking to use the fact they've got some very powerful arms on their team. So we see Thompson and Brew exchanging discs. I believe that was Nedic on the far side. Disc is going forward to Brown, who is blocked on the kick by someone coming through who then apologizes. And again, disc is drawn to the floor. Earlier on, we were seeing a few turns from the disc going high. Now we've seen a couple with the disc going low. And there's just a little bit of a discussion there about whether the disc is curved. The colloquial term is tacoed. You can imagine the shape of a taco. You can see where that may come from. It appears as though a timeout has been called as well. This would be a big break for Puck to get. You can certainly see why they might want it. And just a catch update, Reading did get a break early on to make the score 2-1 in their favour. So it has been trading, but Reading trading with a break. Now Puck have a chance to get that break back, restore the original trading set, and take an advantage in this game. It is 4-4 currently between the two teams. I mentioned at the start that this was a game that Puck had highlighted in particular that they were out for revenge for after a 15-4 loss last year. It is now 4-4, so they're very much putting in a good show here. Looking to get an upset. Reading the 5th seed overall in the tournament. Puck the 12th seed. And so the highest second seed and the lowest third seed in the groups, respectively, if you go by the ranking system. There is a recovery game afterwards. There is a 5-12 crossover, and there's also still Savage Ultimate. You may have something to say about that. And both teams have played a game so far. Reading beating Savage 15-6. Puck with a 5-15 loss to Tisa Tauscher. But it is 4-4 here. Puck with the chance for a break. Disc goes up big. Could come down anywhere. Oh, and is that saved? Roger Michael with the catch, but that type of disc, I think there's 2 or 3 people that might be able to have a bid on it. I will say, if it was a score when the catch occurred, I don't believe there were that many people in front of him at the time. A whistle going just to let you know you've had your 30 seconds of discussion. Keeping the time limits very important at this level. The catch will stand, knocking on the door of a break here now for PUC. Oh, and a low throw there from Michael. Was it salvaged? Was it not? That is the opposite corner to where our camera is, and so it is very hard for us to see. The disc will be sent back. Neither team able to conclusively agree whether or not it was up or down. Certainly close. It will again be number 19, Roger Michael on the disc, who does a high backhand to get the break. And discussion up the field. I think a pick call from that hand signal. Good work, teams, using your hand signals correctly. Oh, and a big release. It will be contested and it will be taken out of the air. I believe that was Nedic with the grab. But a quick turn. And a break for PUC to take the score to 5 to PUC, PUC of Paris versus 4 Reading of the UK in the white. It was a break they have been looking for since the start. I believe that was Michael with the goal. So I believe that makes the score again 5 to PUC, 4 to Reading. My guess is that we will see Reading try to put in this offense and then maybe take a timeout to get the break afterwards. I've been saying O and D line as well. It's a bit of an assumption on my part. It might well be as that the teams are using lines for the winds, upwind and downwind line. I'm certainly seeing some familiar faces on Reading on this line from the last time, which makes me believe that might indeed be what they're doing. See Wong with the disc. Throws it to Kelsey. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there from Hutchison, but he catches it anyway. We see Lewis going long, and we know Hutchison's going to look at it, so the camera scrolls in advance to let us know exactly the shot that's going to be taken. Lewis, scuba to the end zone. Hands up in celebration, making the score 5-all. And I believe that makes it 5-all currently, so it is back on serve from the start of the game. See the whistle going. I need to get people in their place. It was hard for me to see there. I think it might have been Zaza Kemp with the goal. It was definitely Andy Lewis with the scuba to the end zone. That much I can confirm. Just as a small watch the clock thing, games are 90 minutes long before cap. At this stage, we are creeping up to the hour mark at only 5-all. The cap is 15, and so half will be if either team reaches 8. So Reading will very much want to get a break before that point. Oh, Brown not able quite to get this. Michael picks it up, sends it long. Injay with the catch. Oh, small bump there on Kusi, but she holds it anyway. And PUC able to convert it. I think there was Waterman with the assist. That makes it 6 to PUC, 5 to Reading. It is on serve currently. I see my stats coming in to confirm it was indeed that. Okay, the last one. And we see on the left of our screens, very likely a little bit of a Kemp's pod making tactics discussions. There's 6-5. It looks like there's a small break here. Maybe there's a timed half occurring. I'm sure we will see. But we'll take a small break here. Get some water, get yourselves a cup of tea or some wine, however you're sitting in this Friday game. Coming back in now, I've had a quick banana for energy. My name is Harry Mason, and I am guiding you through this game here at EUCF, the European Ultimate Championship Finals. We are in the mixed division, seeing PUC PUC of Paris, the Parisian Ultimate Club, face off against Reading of GB. There have been 2 breaks, 1 from each side, meaning we are on serve. It is 6-5 to PUC currently. There's a bit of a wind here that has been affecting the game. It's been a bit blustery. A few discs have gone up, a few discs have gone down. But we've also seen some clean points from both teams. I think the last couple have both been clean holds, so both teams getting used to the conditions, able to convert it a bit more simply now. Was apparently the half, so see how normally PUC take the pull. Reading see the disc in. Simple vert snack at the front. Wong to Hutchinson to Wong. Back to Hutchinson. To Hoen. Throws it inside to Wong, who throws it forward to someone, as there's someone throwing on the sideline, distracting the camera. As Reading score. Might have to see if anyone on the ground can help me out there. It makes the score 6-all currently. Six all, a tight game, and we are trading. An exciting one to join us for, certainly. So we have the Paris club in blue, who are currently trading up. They will be starting this point on offense. Reading in the white. Pull goes up and lands just out of bounds. Apparently it was Hutchinson with the goal of the last one. I have to apologise if I'm saying Hutchinson. I'm trying to say Hutchison. Not sure why my brain is doing that. Number 22 of PUC, who I don't have their name for. Michael. Ramond. 45 again, sadly. This is a couple people we don't have, but they're getting involved and they're doing the play. Kusi. Off to Michael. To Hamon. Trying to stop the connection between those two. Clearly a big connection PUC have as they do take the shot. That was Michael to Hamon in the end. To make it 7 to Paris, 6 to Reading. And again, another clean point. If both teams are cleaning up the offense, not taking as many big shots now. Actually, I will say, certainly from Paris, they're relying a bit more on small ball and lots of small passes that are easier to complete, but then having to take a lot of them, and particularly working on the chemistry of a couple of players. We'll see if Reading can answer cleanly here. And the pull goes up. Inbounds. I think Lewis fielding the pull. Oh, a blocked huck that is caught by Kemp. Very likely not the receiver. Will Lewis have another go at the huck here? No, he'll take a simpler shot to Hagen. Still a break. Lewis with very good motion. Once he throws, you can see him move. Gets him a lot of yards. You see him move again instantly. But there has been a call. High release backhand there from Kemp to the middle. Break shot to the end zone. I believe that's Sam Wilson with the goal. Oh, sorry, Alex Greer maybe with the goal. Makes it 7-all. 7-all. Very a tight game here. I believe we've got around 20 minutes left of regulation time. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a hard cap here, so we will be following right to the end. And at 7-all between Paris in the blue, Reading in the white. Moment to see as the disc goes up here. It's like Stitch in the camera. Quick movement from PUC, but a miscommunication. First turnover in quite a few points. Thompson with the break. Oh, and Michael with another block. He goes big. No one's following him. Got all the time in the world to make the catch. It's a low shot to the end zone. And it is fumbled. It was a huge chance to keep the hold after the first earlier D. It is 7-all currently, so this game very much hangs on a knife edge. Not that many options being generated by Reading currently. Getting to a high stall. Big swing having to be taken. Having to be a full pitch swing there taken by Thompson. Colicchio with the grab. And a simple shot to Brown to make the break. That makes it 8 to Reading, 7 to PUC. That is a huge, huge score. Colicchio was the one to take out that high stall count swing as well. So we had a number of clean points in a row. I believe 5 of them, in fact. Finally, though, Reading managed to generate a turn. Led to a couple more. I believe it was Jesse Liu who got that first turn. Threw off the PUC offense. Michael with great D and then long catch and then just a little bit of a low disc. Failing to convert for PUC. PUC then, a lot of pressure, forced a big swing that Colicchio was managed to take out of the air. From that swing, Reading managed to generate the flow up the field to get that break. 8-7 to Reading. PUC have been trading up for so long. Still very much in this game, but that is going to be a mental shot across the bows because they were in the advantageous position. Now they've got to do something big. First, though, they've got to convert this offense. Again, PUC at Paris in the blue on 7. Reading GB in the white on 8. She had the privilege to play against some of Reading at Beach a couple of weekends ago. And Brown, who got the score there, I can confirm, was getting all sorts of discs out of the sky on the beach as well. So he's been getting some good reps in. So 8-7 to Reading now. Oh, and a throwaway from Torrieri there. Hutchinson to Kemp, but a pick has been called. That's a long walk. Yeah, that feels like that must have occurred right at the start of the cut. Oh, and a drop there by Kemp. No, it says 2 Kemps. Zala Kemp, I will I have to clarify that. Oh, and another drop. Another couple in quick possession. No chance to rest. Puck wanting to go quickly. This is Hamand with the disc now. Some nice little flow there from Kusi. Disc goes up, but a little too far. So we'd had a lot of clean points in a row. We had that slightly tense point that got the Reading break. And I think both teams just a little bit keen to try to take that final pass a little bit early. Greer with the shot inside. Oh, and a overthrow, I believe, from Wong. But with another chance to bring it back to level. It's currently 8-7 to Reading. Nice little open side flow. Disc goes to the end zone. Score, I believe, from Kusi there to make it 8-all. We still have a tie game on our hands, as we have for so much of this game. Reading with the advantage for now with the extra break, but I think we can see this very much could still be in either team's favour with around 11 minutes left on the clock before the cap. Ball goes up. I believe we're on a female matching point. Colicchio to Brew. Finds the shot inside. The backhand huck is blocked. Thompson finds Nedic. To Ray. To Brew. Oh, and it's a little bit high. And swept up nicely by the puck number 94. Up, and there's been a call on the field. The huck goes up big anyway. Let's see if they can get it down. It won't count a thing because everyone had stopped play at that point. think there might be a discussion about whether it is a turnover. And it is indeed a turnover. One each from both teams here. So 8-all, shot goes up big. I believe that was Brown looking for Thompson. Duboudin, though, takes it out of the air. Is 8-all, a chance for PUC to take the lead. Brack with the disc. Big huck goes up. And there's a, let's call it a lot of pressure. On that catch there. So receiving fouled because it's in the process of getting the D, and so the disc will stay with the PUC player on the end zone. It is 8-all currently, so on the knife edge. PUC on the end zone. Having to swing it back. Scuba is faked. High count. Not quite in the end zone, I believe is the call. I think it's Joe Gates with the disc there. We are reaching the end of normal time. It is still 8-all. And there is a injury call. Why it was taking a bit of a time. I think it's Michael coming on for Gates. This goes back with the thrower. Oh, and a miscommunication. That was huge. Paris were right on the end zone line. Now Reading actually a decent way up the field. Through to Thompson, who puts it. Looking for Colicchio. A little bit too far. And so PUC, Paris, in the blue will get another chance to put the disc in. It is still 8-all, both teams fighting tooth and nail here. Disc goes up big, looking for Michael. But Deed out of the air by Roshan Korea. Disc is now being worked right up the sideline by Reading. Oh, and Could be wrong. That might have been a push pass from Colicchio, but it certainly was not a high spin pass. Going to ground. Disc is put long. But slightly beyond the outstretched arms of, I believe, Anne-Sophie Hurling. We've seen a couple of turnovers from long shots at this point, but we see Paris really putting the pressure on the short game here. Dubidon looking to get Namidi. Disc goes up big again. Thompson with the catch to take it to 9-8. Both teams with a lot of chance to take the lead during that point. Reading finally see it in. If you are just tuning in, you are joining into an exciting game. It is 9-8 to Reading. Neither team has been 2 points up at any point in this game. It has only been 1 point margins or level the whole way through. We are very near the cap as well. When that goes, we will add 1 to the highest score and play to that. It is currently 9 to Reading in the white, 8 to PUC or Paris in the blue. These last few points have been very contested. We'll see if they can get a cleaner hold. Michael to Torrieri. Big shot goes to number 45. Second bid, slightly too far. This will give Reading a chance to potentially take a 2 point lead for the first time in this game. Sadly, Graham Kemp going off with a small injury. Hoping he's okay, obviously. Hutchison looks like he's probably going to be picking up the disc here. Got a big arm on it as he takes a swing across the field to open up the space. Kelsey, who came on for the injured Kemp, taking the swing to Hutchison. So I believe it was him. See with the disc again. Finds Lewis, puts it up. Trying to find Kelsey. That's a lovely flick huck from Lewis there. Put back to Hutchison. Big backhand across the field. Goes into the air and is gathered for the score. For the first time in this game, a team takes a 2 point lead, and it is Reading who take a 10-8 lead. Not the cleanest of goals at the end there, I think Reading would admit, but the goals count. And it appears that might be the game as well. Game might have started slightly early then. And so that is right at the end. Reading take a 2-point lead, but I'm not sure that scoreline does it justice. It was neck and neck all the way through. PUC leading initially, Reading taking the score at 2-1, PUC taking it back at 5-4, Reading taking it back at 8-7, and finally getting the extra break here at the end to make it 10-8 to Reading, final score. I've been Harry Mason, and thank you very much for joining us today. Stay tuned for more Ultimate coming up next.